Hello? Hi? Mic test, mic test. Hello, hello. We're back at it again. Playing AI Somnium Files. Um, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to finish this game, but we're trying so hard, and there's so many things happening already. Um, I already forgot where we ended up, but last time we played, we reached a dead end. And I had to do a bit of a change in timeline or choose a different branch from another part of the game or the series of events, which ended us on a different path. We're on a different path now. I forgot where we ended off. I think last time the last time we left, we were supposed to do a sync with Mayumi. Is it Mayumi or Mafui? I'm not sure. The mom. We were supposed to do a sync with the mom, but the machine, syncing machine, is not working, and I think we were supposed to do additional investigation somewhere. But yeah, that's where we left off, and as of right now, I don't think we're like in the halfway through of the game. I feel like this is gonna be a longer game because there's like different branches that I'm really curious about how it would play out, because the first branch that we ended up doing, there was a lot of mysteries that we uncovered, which was outside of the murder that happened or the current case that we're doing, which is really interesting, and I'm not sure how to unlock that, but I feel like that branch is like the true ending one. But since we changed timelines, yeah, we'll be seeing how this one ends. So let's get right into it. Yeah. Late night streaming today, so might be a shorter stream. Wait, let's see. Where did I left off? 12, 5. Okay. Yes, please. Hi. Oh yeah, we synced with Ota, and her mom confessed, but we're pretty sure that she's not the killer. So we're trying to figure out what she's hiding. Oh, this is where we left off. We finished talking to Ota. Okay. We go back to the cold storage warehouse, huh? Alright. Harbor Warehouse District. Yeah.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
What is that thought, mister? Can we look around? What else is there? Oh. The water of
Date,
Tokyo
look,
Bay.
a tonguefish on the ocean floor.
Tonguefish.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
Sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Isn't it a flounder?
Of course I can. My vision
Tonguefish.
and my looks are my best qualities.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Iba, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Prawn?
Academic research papers on criminology?
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
Gratuitous nudity. Of course. Ooh, there's a forklift over here. Nothing to say.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities.
So we
Either
don't know.
Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
More than 100 yards away. Okay.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've
Sure.
already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
Hi, Kim.
So it was definitely
How's
Ota
it
who drove here.
going? I saw your stream.
Why
Well, I
are
saw
you
you
stating the
streamed last
obvious?
time. I'm thinking of setting
we found
up
the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse.
an art stream
That doesn't
soon.
prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here?
I'm not sure how to
She
set
wasn't
it
in the
up
van or the
because I'm
station
also
wagon.
not familiar with
Of
digital
course, a
art.
different car.
Yeah,
will
I
search
do
for
have
all
Clip
vehicles
Studio
that were in
Paint.
this area from
I do
Sunday
have my
night to
tablet
Monday
here
morning.
as well. So I'm gonna see how it will go if it's just window capture. Okay, window capture. Yeah, I'm just not very familiar with digital art. I know
Found
I've
one
been seeing
hit.
a
A
couple of
taxi.
tips. Oh, there's a
Where's that taxi
taxi.
now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Why is it in
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate?
Why?
Unknown.
Huh.
But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Okay. I'm getting distracted. But so far the game has been really interesting. There's a lot of twists and turns. I thought I could finish it in like a few game playthroughs, but seems like there's a lot more to it than I thought. And it's so interesting that I kind of want to play all of the branches. But yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of art stream. It's gonna be like out of my comfort zone since I have not drawn for more than 5 years. Yeah, 24, 25, 23 hours, yeah. But I've been doing like an hour to 3 hours max. All routes now. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So far, I think I've only played like six hours or something. Um, nice. Did you play all of the routes and endings? Yeah, cause I
Hey,
think I
got
was
a minute?
in the path
Are you talking to
of like the
moi?
true ending,
Moi?
but I hit a dead end.
Date. Now is not the time to be distracted by this old
Anyway,
man's
just
dictation.
okay. I will
Mind if I
try.
ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a
Moi?
humble taxicab driver.
There we
Mwah.
go.
I am but a humble taxi
I'm with the
driver.
police. I have some questions for you.
I hope my voice doesn't sound too tired. I am pretty tired. It's been a long... It's only Wednesday, but it's been a long week. Um... Yeah. I don't really... Yeah, I just want to stream. I don't want to seem too ganky, because that will tire me out even more. But let's see. Okay, we are interviewing the driver. Okay,
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
it's not a high energy
And why do
game.
you talk like that?
I get pretty wound
I
up
don't
in
know what
this
you
game
mean.
though.
I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Vernacular.
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in
Do you
this
want to play
lobby.
Plate Up? I don't know how it's gonna work though. Cause I have a game, and technically we can play it without you buying it, cause it can be like remote play. But it's like overcooked. I don't know if you like those kinds of games. I kind of want to solo it as well because I saw how they play and they're like mechanizing it. So they have like conveyor belts and everything. Let's try it. Yeah, let's play. Let's try it offline first because like the last time we tried to play that, there was a lot of lag. Especially with playing long distance. But yeah, let's try it. Yeah, I do have it. And I think I was still playing It Takes Two with Itai, but oh my god, I'm not very intuitive with different kinds of gameplays. Because in It Takes Two, also need somebody who speaks in presentation voice like a streamer, if that makes sense. Do I speak like that? I don't know. How presentation like messy and uninteresting. Oh, like gets messy and interesting for viewers. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I do that. I do get distracted a lot. So I do take like different kinds of topics here and there. It Takes Two. Have you tried playing It Takes Two? Actually, the It Takes Two that we were playing, I bought the game and we were doing remote play. And I'm not sure if we can both play
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
on
Ooh, I
controller.
did indeed. I remember her.
We
well.
haven't been streaming for a long, so
You
eventually I'll
hag.
get used to it more.
Old
Ah,
hag.
I took her
ah.
on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why is
Why
that the
didn't you
ultimate?
report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh,
Newspapers and television news programs
This
have
voice
never been
is
much
so
of an
funny.
interest to moi.
yeah, I know the story too, but playing it itself, it was pretty challenging for me. I was playing on keyboard, but if I can like set up that we can manage to play both on controller, maybe it will be easier. But the game tends to like change gameplays frequently, like on different parts of the game. So it's kind of there's a lot of like learning curves because like there's one where it's like a platformer, and then there's the other one who's you know free roam like FF, or like what do you call this, like third one third top view kind of thing, bird's eye view, like in League or something. So yeah, it's a lot of different kinds of gameplays. I've already, yeah. I think I think streaming has been helping me um talk better in public. First person view. Well, I don't think they are. I don't remember It Takes Two having a first person view. Yeah. So funny, cause like you know how I'm like speaking on my own during streams most of the times, and then I wish I've saved my very first stream so I could compare. Oh yeah, it's because before they didn't have. Well, are you like also recording while you stream? Do you have a YouTube? Do you upload there? Describe what happened with Mayumi.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's
Yeah,
where I picked up
same.
the old
I
hag.
actually also
And
exported
as soon
to
as she stepped
YouTube.
foot in my conveyance,
But-
she was already barking orders.
Yeah, it'll say permanently.
Follow
I
that
I
path,
learned about
hurry.
that
Must admit,
not too
felt
long
rather
ago.
Exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front.
But in
We
regards
pursued the
to
van
like
for roughly
games
half an hour.
that
Suddenly, the
I
van came
really
to a halt at a
do
convenience store.
want to have
The
like good
Famisto on
quality
Koshu, right?
video,
Precisely
I'll probably
right.
record it.
I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move.
I wish I had
The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared.
I think
then
the,
made her way into the 8.
The part where you can highlight
This must
them
be when Mayumi
as a whole
bought the
video
original
and then it
chocolate.
saves permanently was just
A few
recent.
minutes later,
I
the
think it
old
was just,
hag
like,
finished
September
making her
last
purchases
year.
and walked out.
How long
And
have
then,
you been
at that
streaming?
very moment, I witnessed
It's
the van
been more than
jet
a
off
year,
at
right?
great speed
Yeah,
down
I saw
Koshu.
I saw the
I hurried
update.
the
I
old
haven't
hag
been on Twitch
inside my
as
vehicle,
much.
then resumed
So
the
when I
chase.
saw the update when my
We
friend
followed
told
them
me,
for roughly half an hour
um,
more.
I was like, oh, so that's
I
what it
see.
is.
If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Oh.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
So somebody did drive the van. A long break, then come back. Oh, it's like a year break then. Consistent from there. Ah. Yeah. Recently, my focus has been on streaming. Since my transition from work, um, the next thing that I've been focusing on basically is just streaming. I do have a lot of other things that I need to focus on. But yeah, this has been, I guess, my obsession recently.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van
Although
entered
I
the
really need to
premises
get
through the
back
front
to
gate
doing
and
my
disappeared from
courses
view.
again.
We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
You need to create.
What
Yeah,
happened?
this is my
The van
creative
drove into the
outlet.
restricted Kawasaki district.
This is right now.
The old
This is
hag,
my
of course,
creative
demanded that
outlet
I
streaming, but
But
yeah, I
was
need to
not about
continue
risk
it.
my license and livelihood.
I need to make time.
Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In
But
fact,
yeah, I
we
do
were
have
not
like
even sure the
a
van
couple
would be
of
coming back at
things
all.
listed
But the old
on
hag was
what
not
I need to
keen on
do
giving
for
up,
that.
so we began our
Although it's
stakeout.
more of like personal projects for portfolio rather than the course for the UX. I'm pretty sure I'm procrastinating for the UX course because I'm at that part where when I stopped at like a part where I needed to revise something. And it means that I need to get back into that project that I was working on to revise it. And I haven't had a chance. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like um doing things simultaneously. Like because I'm trying to also network a little bit in regards to UX, so I, learn more or get to know people who actually works in that industry. Actually, in my current work right now, they've all been talking about, oh, so I'm so happy that your boss got you so she can get help. We're gonna do a lot more of UX design. I mean, I'm excited for that. I haven't had like they haven't given me some projects for UX yet, but I'm getting acquainted with our products. And there's a lot to learn about it because it's a pretty niche market. But yeah, I'm learning a lot about the product and the industry, and it's very interesting. I hope that I get to use the knowledge that I have as of recent, and get to use that. But yeah, I'm slowly getting introduced to how things work and how the process works. Because I think the only designer that's working on the product is my boss, and right now in our team there's only 2 of us, and I'm mostly doing graphic design. I'm not entirely sure who actually created like the UX design for the current product right now, but they're in the middle of like updating those from what I saw, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting, but at the same time, I'm nervous. I'm a typically anxious person. That's why I'm also like going through like streaming right now, because it's like a stress relief for me. But I feel like if I do it too much, it may become a source of burnout as well. That's why I'm only streaming streaming games. Like I'm not doing anything special right now. I don't even have like a background music set up. I haven't had the chance to like actually set that up. Um, do you have a background music playlist, right? Do you use Spotify? If so, what's the source that I can use? Because I'm currently using like the audio capture for the game so that the desktop doesn't get recorded or something. Hi, Ty! Did you see my chat? I saw somebody playing Saint Maker. They pretty much ended at the same time or at the same place where we ended. So I didn't get any spoilers. Hello, good morning. Oh gosh. What time is it? It's like 10, 11:30. Man, good on you guys. I keep on waking up at 7:30 or 8 a.m.
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
Damn.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see.
Oh, you
Please
do
continue.
it on YouTube. Wait, what source do you use
12:25
on
a.m., the
Streamlabs
old
or
hag's
OBS?
tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street.
I'm not paying
Thus,
attention
we
at the
again
game.
made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get
I'm
caught
so
now.
tempted to get
But
the Sherlock
my caution
games.
backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake
Because I missed out on the Agatha
so much as a
Christie
thank you,
ABC
The old
murders.
hag popped open the door and took
I
off
wasn't
toward
able
the
to check it out
warehouses.
on my
I waited
cart
for some time.
when it was on
The
sale.
old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point.
Desktop audio.
So I made the decision.
I have my desktop audio
I am
muted
glad I had the foresight
just so
to
it
ask for
doesn't
payment
hear
in
anything
advance.
suspicious. Wait, Sherlock? The Sherlock game? You want to play with me? What Sherlock game though? Cause like some of the Sherlock games are like more RPG. There's like a main quest and there's like side quests. The one that I saw though, the recent one that I saw, and then there's a sequel coming out. To mute the Twitch audio channel, so if you watch my art stream bots, there's no music, nothing to copyright. Oh, I have Crime and Punishment. I think that's the one, Crime and Punishment, with the like Bishonen Sherlock. I think it's Crime and Punishment. Ah, no, it's not. Wait, let me see. um, Sherlock. Oh, there. It's on sale. Sherlock franchises are on sale. Oh, chapter 1 is the one that I was talking about. Sherlock chapter 1. Crime and Punishments. Oh, it's the same gameplay. Whoa, this is like $5. Do I want to play it? Holy. How big is it? How big is this game? It's the same gameplay, it looks like. Oh, I want to play. I like detective games. Apparently, I'm really good in puzzle games. I played Escape Simulator with my sister and my cousin recently, or last year. And I also played with some of my friends, and apparently my mind works. And it's so funny too, because like I'm the fine arts major and they're both science majors.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this
I'm
man
not
in the
paying
van stopped
attention.
at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is
So-
the personal home of
I knew it!
Sojima.
Even though I wasn't paying attention.
Why did the van go to So's house?
That is so fucking
You need to
suspicious.
speak with him immediately.
Suspicious.
Agreed.
Don't be
Let's move.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, I knew it. Wanna talk to the lady? Lady? No? Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I ate a lot of chocolate today. I didn't eat a substantial dinner. I had egg drop soup, popcorn, and chocolate. Because I ate a lot of bread while I was driving
There's
home.
no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
I also,
Let's go
there's so
inside.
many things I wanna do. I'm not even sure if it's worth doing on stream, but this is the things that I kind of wanted to do for stream or for videos, like doing let's cook
Hey, Iba. Do you smell
videos.
something funny?
You
3
are
glass of
aware that I do not
water.
possess the sense of smell,
I know I ate
correct?
a lot of chocolate. It was yummy.
Oh, right.
I also have a pack of gummy bears on my desk right now. I eat a lot of sugar. I'm on Shark Week. This is like my second or third day.
There's
Ooh.
something strange about this vase.
Oh no.
What is it?
Oh no. There's a
This is
body.
definitely where the smell is coming from.
Oh no, there's a
Is there something
body.
inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal
This is
plate.
so
The lid
suspicious.
is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure,
What is standard procedure? X-ray. Oh, there's a body. Oh, holy shit. Sheesh. Got caught
What the-
up.
Date, destroy the vase!
Call the police.
Got it.
Oh no, I just ate chocolate and I feel nauseous a little bit. Am I peeking? Oh no, ew. Oh no. Ew. Why you gotta... Oh shit.
So Sajima?
Wait, yun ba yung parang... Saan yun? Recently lang ba yun? I heard they talked about it before. Something about politics as well. Some rich girl? Holy shit. Eee! I'm getting chills. Hello? What do I do? I've... Hello? uh... What do I do? I didn't... I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what the fuck? Man, how do people... You know, I don't have the stomach for anything gore. Well, I mean, you can see it. But anything, you know, related or thinking about it, I can't. But... I don't know. Hello? What am I doing? I forgot. What was I supposed to do? I transferred to PC. Okay. Wait. Were you paying attention to? Oh. Oh, just click. Can I zoom in? Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I figured out how to do the resolution. thing. It was like right before you click start or play the game, you can choose like a resolution. So I managed to find out how to do it. Is there like something on the floor? Oh my god, what am I not seeing? I'm so blind. Oh, there. No. Fuck. Chair. Holy shit.
That is the head of
Oh.
Sosajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This
How
is
do I
most
zoom?
likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time
Oh
of death?
shit.
Today, sometime between 11 a.m.
Oh shit.
and noon.
That's very recent.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
11 a.m. and
They have
noon?
not moved.
That
In
means
the other
Ota,
timeline that
Mayumi,
I
and
was
Iris
in,
couldn't possibly have committed the crime.
I saw who did it. Or I don't know if it's actually true or it's like
Assuming
some
that
kind
this
of
is the
video
work of a single
manipulation, but
killer,
I'm not sure.
those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Is this? Yes, this is a detective game. Hi, Nessie. Yeah, I'm like,
Ota, Mayumi, and
Deep
Iris
in
are
it.
not the new Cyclops
I haven't seen
killer.
one ending because I got into a dead end. Hey, tapos na meeting mo. I got into like a dead end. Wasn't able to like finish that one ending. 13 minutes, damn. There's a lot of meetings. I hate going to meetings, especially if you can just do. Yeah, I reached a dead end because it says you never found out who the killer was, but there was like still some mysteries afoot.
Right.
I don't like meetings if it's like running over so much time that like goes you know, it's counterintuitive.
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son.
Who's the
their
son?
is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just
Doesn't he have a bodyguard? This seems like an escape room. Boss?
Date, a call from Pewter.
Oh, it's Pewter.
connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter, but there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah.
Call the
I found
police.
So Sajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I
Why
get back
so?
to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do.
It's a good thing you can just like walk right out of here after discovering a
But that
body.
taxi driver was telling the truth. Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Did she see something?
Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then,
Yeah, we're gonna sync with
It's
Mayumi.
not like an escape simulator, more of like an investigation kind of thing. So I guess it kind of is, but the purpose is not to get out, but to figure out what happened. Okay. Good luck with work. Okay, let's go get Mayumi. Ow. Ow, my neck. Have so much tension.
Dante, a large-scale investigation of Sosejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we
Posture
sync
check.
it to
Oh
Mayumi's
gosh.
brain, that might help us find the
I
real
think
culprit.
okay. I
understand.
do notice that
Are you
I
ready?
do slouch even when standing
Let's
up,
begin.
but I feel like most of the time I do have some kind of good posture. Some kind of good posture. Mm. Mm. Oh, what's happening? My mouse. Okay, there. Oh shit, we're sinking. Oh, we're sinking.
Where am I? Where
Whoa,
is
why
this?
is she? Why is she conscious? She's conscious.
Oh, silly me. This is my
Oh, I
house.
thought she was conscious.
Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Oh, poor girl.
Then we need to help remind her.
Poor lady.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Activate. Oh shoot. There. Oh my god. The text is so contrast to the background that I can't even see it. My eyes. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's past actions to invoke her lost memories. Let's go. Oh shit. Swinging door. Sliding door. What is this big hole? Oh gosh.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be? Welcome! Come on in!
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, they're not a customer.
Oh, they're not?
The sliding door at the entrance.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Man. Oopsie. No.
Welcome back.
We did it.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Man.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again?
Oh my god, I hate this kid so much.
I'm okay. I ate already.
But
I'm fine.
I hate this kid so much. He's such a dick.
Ota, wait. Ota?
Such an AF.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot.
Oh yeah, I feel so sad
Must be
whenever they
important
talk
to her.
about her.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Menu. Phone. Phone?
Oh,
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
To go order?
My husband?
No!
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
What? My husband!
I wonder how old she is.
Why?
Like, Ota is like
How could this
24? She shouldn't be that old. She should be around like 50 something, right? And she already got dementia. It's kind of sad. But I think the dad died when he was in college, I think. Oh, we're going back in time.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
Wait, where is it?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Calendar?
A wall clock.
Not that one.
A calendar. The calendar reads 6 years ago.
Wait, oh, this one? Keiki.
A delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
It's the,
Thank you.
oh, it's not it.
I think the cake is for Mayumi.
But what could be more memorable than a cake for yourself?
Maybe a cake for someone that you love?
Someone Mayumi loves.
Ah.
A delicious cake. Congratulations, Ota.
I'm
Oh,
home.
man, this kid sucks. This kid sucks.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Aww.
Hooray! Congrats!
Oh shit, we're only on the second one.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh,
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't
he
he?
sure is.
Definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
You
It's
have
an
3
envelope.
minutes, Date.
Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan. Let's do our best.
Oh.
Takaro.
keep supporting Ota.
Oh damn. His parents are like golden. Wasted on that kid. Oh.
We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
Oh. Gamora.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
Oh.
It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
It's the chocolate.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Odoroki Man. Remember? Oh,
Oh, the
that.
Rocky Man.
Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like.
Momonoke Man.
Here you go. That's not it.
Oh my god.
Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Odoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
Oh.
You're not just a dummy. You're a super
Oh my
dummy
god,
idiot.
kid. I hate you so much.
You're right, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I hate this kid.
I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon.
Goddamn spoiled.
Stupid.
Oh my god, you're so spoiled.
It's not Momonoke Man. It's Odoroki Man. I hate this. I hate you, Mom.
Oh my god.
What? Wait, Ota. Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore.
Oh my
Ota.
god.
Ota, come back. Ota.
Oh gosh. This is so sad. Oh, babe. Bobby. You're sleeping na. Bakit? Sama ka sa akin? Yeah. Okay?
Takaro.
Oh, is this what having dementia feels like? Bobby, come here. Here. Come here. Come. 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 Up, up. Done na. Dali. Ay, tulog na. Come on, Lincoln. Come on. Get up. Okay, yes. Good boy. Sit. Ayan, good boy. Yay, Link is with me. Yes. Yes, yes, baby. Okay.
Don't leave me.
Oh.
Don't leave me alone.
I wonder if this is what it feels like for people who have dementia.
I'm sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro, I can't do this on my own.
Oh.
Don't leave me.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god, this is painful.
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done.
Is it me? Could this have had a different
If
thing?
Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a
Oh
reason.
no.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
Stay! Think, stay! O gusto mo aakyat ka doon sa kama ulit? Matulog ka na kasi. Sleep ka na. Sleepy na.
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Hop. Hop. Whoop. Wait a minute. Ayan. Go. Up. Tana. Dali. Come on. Hello. Okay.
is that your intuition?
It is.
Intuition. What's my intuition? Oh no. Oh.
A wall clock.
We're probably gonna have to turn it up. Advance time.
Ota, sweetie. Mom! I...
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Ota.
Yeah.
Pati yung apron. Even the
Thank
apron.
you, Mom.
Aww. Did I do the right thing? The apron she was wearing.
You know, I love you.
I love
Forever and ever.
I love you. Aww.
Me too, Ota.
Aww.
I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date. I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your
Intuition. Ah. Intuition. Did we do it? I'm not sure if this helped with the investigation, but it's nice that that helped Mayumi. Indelible memories. Wow. Stay ka na, Link. Stay ka na, Link. Pew. Central Hospital.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
This kid was already out of the hospital and then he's back confined again.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away, so she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye. I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran.
Now she remembers.
I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
Aww. At least she had some kind of a good resolution. I think what we did in the sink helped her dementia.
There's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man!
Todoroki Man.
Oh. Sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh my god, if my kid said that to me, they'd be having an earful.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid!
Damn.
It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
That's no way to talk to your
How
mother.
dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her.
But you still kept doing it!
After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
You still keep being
Hey,
the spoiled
Ota,
kid.
how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aww, so cute.
Say cheese!
Cheese! So cute. Wow.
Sorry. I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Todoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back. I was always so selfish. I
Some
made
kind
my
of
mom go through
resolution,
such
please.
hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Finally, some kind of character development.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
See ya, kid.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
Wow.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it.
Oof.
Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financier.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh Oh, yes! Yes, that's it!
Jeez, Mom.
Finance year. Is this an ending? This cutscene is so long.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this
Oh,
investigation.
it is.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
It's an ending. We didn't figure out anything. It's an ending. What the fuck? What the heck? This is an actual ending. The other one, where I reached a dead end, it didn't end like this. It was said that the next one is locked because I need to figure out how to unlock it. Ah, no, there's no credits. It was the next scene was locked, so I couldn't get through it. So I needed to do something to unlock it. That's why I went to the other like branching sink, so I can like go through it, whatever I missed. Or maybe I should have just like redid the sink that I did. It was kind of challenging. The last thing that I did that went into like a dead end was kind of challenging. So it was kind of difficult for me because it was like changing every time that I redid it. So it was kind of difficult. Yeah, it's an ending. Man, I need to do another one. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the credits. Police headquarters. Where am I? What
Has there
happened?
been any progress in the Tsujima investigation?
Oh, there's a continuation?
None. Zero clue.
God damn it.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
Yeah, I have seen the flowchart because I reached a dead end part. So I had to like check it out because I couldn't unlock the next part.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Okay. Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor. Give me a moment. My dog is sitting with me, but he does not want to stay. Come on, Link. Hi, Link. Yes. Yeah, my seat is warm now. He went down because he has his stairs open, so he went down and just went down. He wanted to I was on my computer, so he wanted to be closer, but he was already sleeping at the time, and then he went down. Okay.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image.
Enhance!
Boss,
Enhance!
the next video.
Enhance!
You witch!
Oh, there was a knife.
You stay away from my boy!
Iris took the knife.
Tessa! What's wrong?
This bitch.
Did something happen?
She's so suspicious.
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
She's so suspicious.
Ota.
Huh. She took the knife.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information.
Oh, I think my dog is waiting for... He's waiting for his dental treats. Give me a moment. Treats secured. Alright.
More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
Ah. That's why he pooped? Is that why he...
An object?
A clump of organic matter.
Holy shit.
Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Oh my god. Ota root and... Oh, that was Ota's route. Oh no, route? Ota's route. What? I didn't know there was that kind of ending. Let's do 2. Second one, please. Yes. Suspicious. If my initial assumptions are correct, then can I? This is the sync with Ota, I think. Yeah, this is the dead end that I reached. This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. So I wasn't sure if I needed to come back to this sync or actually play the rest of the game. There's so much. Do we go into another one? To another branch? Man, I'm branching off so many timelines. Who's this? This is a tiny one. You can return to the others next time. Okay, this is the tiny one. I need to go to the red shelf for this one. But I managed to get that ending. I wasn't expecting
Can you please take me with you?
to finish a route today.
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
In my other
An otaku shop?
in my initial run-through
No, but a
playthrough,
warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
both Ota and Iris died.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger.
Hey, that's... Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar.
Does
I'll call on
Kamen
money to
Rider
strike
also
back against
do
evil.
like monologues like this?
Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
Dun, 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 dun.
I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the...
Yeah, this part again.
Ota's memory.
There's a branch off here.
It appears to be a
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium stand.
I'm tiny again. Floor, saw, bear, Ota. Floor, saw, bear, Ota. Relieve Ota's memories. Reproduce a fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris.
Curse you, polar bear. I will vanquish you. But if I rush in, I'll slip like this.
Do, 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 do. Whoop. There's a lot of replaying on this game.
Damn it! If I go in
The-
like that, I'll have
I don't
nothing
think-
to show for it.
Does Ace Attorney also do a lot of this
I
kind
don't
of
know what
gameplay,
that
like
was exactly, but the
replaying
knowledge you
parts
gained
if-
might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for
I
this.
forgot. Ah! Ah! Oh no, that was a panty shot. I didn't mean it.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Punchy!
This is for Date! This is for Date! This is for Date!
What did the ice say to
Those who don't fight won't survive.
Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. This is for Date. I guess I'm playing this game until I get the true ending.
It sucks, but this is war after all.
Yeah!
Tessa, may the glory of victory be yours.
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory. A plate attached to the shell. The cold has frosted.
Oh, stay!
D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. It has to be at least an F.
There is no end to your...
Well, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Oh my god.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Nothing here as well. Oh, we turn on the machine, right? If we're redoing the
Machine used
thingy.
for cutting...
Oh shit. A do it.
Iris will be cut in two if you turn on the power. Are you thinking that might be the motivation Ota needs? It may only be a dream, but it could severely damage Ota's mental health.
You're right. I didn't think about that.
Oh man.
Let's not do that.
God damn it.
You have 3 minutes,
A
Dante.
machine used for cutting ice.
Holy shit, I'm dead. Okay, let me find something else then. Maybe the oil drum? Because we're trying to do the red shelf this time.
An oil, though it is.
Roll! God damn it, I'm dead. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, we roll it. I see you rolling the Hayden.
Acetone?
Acet. Oh
What is
shit.
this?
Oh, that's what it does. I'm out of time though.
No, I don't want to die. I eventually stopped thinking. That's Tessa!
Oh. Oh.
Stand your ground! Otomatsu Shida cowers to no one!
Mood.
I have to fight back with something!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Date, our broadcast.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah,
will happen?
yeah,
There
it's
is no
OP.
next.
What will happen next time on Dragon Ball Z? Tune in next time. Let's. Oops, not that one. I want to restart, please. Yes. I'm sorry, we're skipping a lot again this time. Skip, 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 skip. Somnium scan activate.
Curse you, Pope!
Up, 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 up.
Damn it!
The ice on the floor is.
Punchy.
This is for Date!
Ta-da.
This is for.
Tate. Oh, white.
Tessa!
I suppose we.
Let's go.
An oil.
Roll. See me rolling. Hating. Na, 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 na,
Acetone?
Showing the letter A on the drum.
I have to fight back with something!
Counterattack ignited. Turn on electricity.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Is it this
A
one?
remote control. It.
This button.
Maybe there's no power.
God damn it. Okay. Power board.
It appears to be a power.
An ice.
This is an
Ice?
ice cold one.
Bye-bye. Aim for the switch.
Aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center
Come on,
and hit the
Iva.
switch.
Nice. Nice. Wow. Come on.
Now it will move!
God damn it. We
Did
need
he
to do
really help
everything.
Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth. Right now, I am Ota's last hope.
This is annoying.
God damn it. Come on, Iva. You can do
You
it.
have 3 minutes, Date.
Come on, Iva. You're so tiny. Come on.
A remote control. Here it goes.
Beep, beep.
I hear some sounds, but no response. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota might need to.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Shit.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it.
Mitsuki?
Do it and you'll
Wait,
be
wait,
rewarded.
wait, what happened to that kid that was with you? Ah, Mizuki. Mizuki. She's at home.
The ghost inside me whispered, "That's right! I can't be scared now! I have to stand up! Now, count up your sins!"
The initial timeline that I did, since both Ota and Iris died, Mizuki was so sad. Because everybody she loved died.
Maybe this!
Beep beep. So slow, holy shit. Ow! Man, that hurt! Oh! Is that it? Is that all? Damn, that hurt. That's a big gush on the leg. Oh, did you know? I have like a big bruise on my leg. I don't know.
Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
Dude, no!
Stop! Stop it!
Show it! Come on. Oh, he got stabbed. That's where they got stabbed. Oh, damn. God damn, that was a fatal shot. I'm pretty sure this is boss. That's why she's like forcing us to shut down. I have like at least 2 minutes more. Okay. God damn it. I never know anything. Just have questions. No, in this timeline, he got stabbed, but we made it in time to save both of them. So he didn't die, but he got fatally wounded. I'm thinking if I should like do in the original timeline that I played, Boss was very
What were you
suspicious.
thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Very suspicious. I don't know if she's actually a traitor, but she did something in the previous timeline. Yeah.
Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal, although the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Huh?
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
Did he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck,
I didn't
man?
see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part.
And that's how they got you.
But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
Oh, I'm kind of craving some Japanese hamburg. Oh my god, maybe I should make that.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
I'm smelling that. I don't know if I'm actually smelling it, but I'm kind of like craving the sauce for it.
Yeah.
I usually do like a demi-glaze kind of sauce for Japanese hamburg. The people here like them loco moco style, which is gravy and mushrooms. So it's typically like the burger steak from Jollibee. But traditional Japanese hamburg usually uses demi-glaze sauce. Demi-glaze. Hamburger, hamburger.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Ouch.
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you. I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg.
Left
And then,
leg.
when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
So there's DNA.
Date, I checked
Test.
all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area.
What you tested? You mean test the blood?
None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed
Go
first
the
aid.
chat.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
I feel like it.
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
I relayed the information to Boss and Pewter.
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh! Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow!
Uh-huh.
It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date!
Don't blame me, that was Boss.
I'll sue you for this!
Come on.
Or, how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't
God,
sue you.
that's so creepy.
I
Stop!
see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
Such a brat.
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? preparing in advance in case you might need it, like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
What a
I have more
stab!
experience than you.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg.
So it's not
That
boss.
information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you
Dude.
serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
Oh gosh, we're getting woozy. Woozy. Oh.
Date, what is the matter?
I'm getting woozy. Woozy, woozy. Ugh.
Date!
Are you alright?
It's so creepy. That just one eye is open because of Aiba and then it just keeps moving. That residence. Woozy. Oh, he's tired.
Hey, this is
Oh, you're alive.
Suki.
Hmm.
What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
Bed. Oh, Mizuki's bed.
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced, and about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
Is there also like a grief off? I forgot the day, the word for it. Like a grieving period off of school. It's pretty effed up from what we learned from the last road that they forced Renju to eat Shoko's eye. And from what I remember from Renju's case, before he died or when he died, he pooped. Basically excreted everything that was in his stomach and intestines. Right?
I see.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right?
Not really.
The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Please. Mizuki.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years, but clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one.
Sound. I don't know what it is or what it might be. Maybe it's because I'm peeking earlier. Does it still have it? I thought it was Streamlabs because I did hear it on some of my streams as well. Is it because I'm peeking? Let's lower that down then. That's why I switched to OBS. Oh, frick.
She can only depend on one person.
Streamlabs. I'm too lazy to switch. I can't transfer my scenes there, right? I can't transfer my scenes there because I bought this. I bought those overlays. Can I download it?
You know to whom I am referring.
Yeah. Have you tried recording through OBS? Or through Streamlabs?
Fine, let's go.
If you separate like the audios and everything, does it also catch that bzz, bzz, or is it only on stream? Oh no, I'm feeling sleepy. But yours is OBS, so I think Streamlabs is the problem.
You're gonna take me?
But no, okay. So maybe it's just on streaming? Let me find out why it has like that. Bzz, bzz. I feel like it goes like that when I'm peeking. I peek a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
Pwede ka bang ma-export yung seeds ko? Pwede ka bang ma-export yung ano ko? May overlays. I paid for it. And it's moving. I'm gonna find out. I'll try to figure it out this weekend. Cause I do wanna. I don't know if how much I can do this weekend, but let's see. I think I downloaded OBS because of what you said before that. I'm not sure if I actually installed it though. I downloaded it. I got up, grabbed the towel from the sink and tossed it at Mizuki.
Wipe your tears. We're heading out.
We're heading out. Mizuki quickly dabbed her eyes with the towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
Shouldn't there be like some kind of blood traces somewhere? Like blood from the crane? If it actually got stabbed on the victim's or on the suspect's leg? Shouldn't that like narrow down the people? Sheesh, there's a lot. Can I go back to the storage warehouse?
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? Gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Pun intended.
Don't explain it, it's embarrassing.
Blood.
Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
So
No,
this one.
wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's, the other.
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that bloodstain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir. Oh, Tay, Kim wanted to do
You did it,
a
Date.
plate up collab. Let's do a plate up collab. I hope we don't lag though.
We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a
Window,
single
yeah.
text.
I'm good this weekend if you're good as well. Can
But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
Scusi. Oh, we go to the map. Weekend. Balloon Park. We can also do more Monster Prom if you guys want. Cause you can I got one for the road trip. We can unlock the other endings. So we got, I think that was the soul ending. So I think there's like different kinds of ending depending on which
I remember telling you before.
what do you call this? Which stat we focus on.
That Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom.
Daddy and Mom.
They fought a lot. But sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well.
Is the Sherlock game co-op or no?
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall. Other than last Friday, nope. I haven't. This place has been off
was
limits
only
for
last
almost
Friday?
a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible. Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Oh.
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little, but I did ride the Ferris wheel and the panda ride. They're kind of tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something
Hey,
strange.
Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Aww.
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is.
Aww.
That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary.
Aww.
Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
That's not your fault, kid.
I was never a good girl.
That was not your fault.
I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me.
Oh my gosh.
And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced.
Maybe that's why they got divorced, because your mommy hit you.
Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. This, all of this, is all my fault.
When's the next holiday ba?
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Oh my god.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby.
Oh, Good Friday na.
No child should cry at night as much as she did.
That's not abnormal.
No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
She's probably neglected, that's why.
She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone.
Clearly you're not.
Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Oh my god, you're an awful mother.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
She's an awful mother. I wonder when I can only play during the week and maybe Friday night. And that's already like Saturday morning to you guys.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life.
This is why you don't have a kid if you're not ready to have a kid. If you feel like you're like surrendering something that you don't want to give up, then don't have a kid. Or in the current times right now, like in the modern times right now, you can actually do both if you actually really wanted to have a kid. Oh my god.
But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice.
What do you
I
mean?
know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me. So what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying. And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop.
Oh my god.
And Mizuki cries and cries some more.
That's not how you raise a child.
Why are you crying?
Because you're hitting her. Oh god.
If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place?
Because she's a kid.
Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl.
You're the stupid one.
It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Wow.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that?
You're not fit to be a mother.
Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
God dang.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally.
Nope.
But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it.
So this is how Renju talks.
Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young.
You're basically comparing her to an animal.
It's just like that.
And that's why you divorce. So far, my favorite place in this game is this bar. The background music in this bar is like Renju is tilting his glass.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
Call Child Protection Services.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that.
He just wasn't. He just doesn't want
She
to
told
do
me,
it.
I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor?
Oh my god.
Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
She's not sick, she's a kid.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage...
Dude,
maybe.
do something about
Mizuki
it.
is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Kind of fucked up.
I have a company now.
Lemniscate.
And we're at a crucial stage of development.
They are awful
I can't take even a
parents.
single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
They are awful parents.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about.
Why
Maybe
did you
because you
even
two
have
can't
kids?
cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it.
Why did you even have a kid if
Maybe
you're
this
like
is
this?
partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
Yes. Yes. They are so awful.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Yeah. It's not your fault. It's definitely your parents' fault. They're awful. Hey, hi Azor. How's it going? Wow. Are you guys at work? It's like 1 p.m., right? I'm cold. Yeah, working at the office, working from home. I heard about the strike,
Why are we
the
at the
strike
shrine?
thing.
Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No,
Hungry.
I don't believe in God.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
it's because
how
of the
edgy teen of you.
jeepney phase out, right? That's why there's like a transport hike
Don't call me a
strike.
teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
Whoa.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Mr. Bell?
Mrs. Bell.
I see you two are getting along well.
Mr. Bell. Mrs.
Hey,
Bell.
Mizuki. Do you think you could fit your hand into the box there?
Hey, Date!
If
Are you
Date
really a
turns
cop?
out to be the original Cyclops killer, I'm gonna be so shocked because he's functioning as a better parent for Mizuki than her own parents. To be a psychotic killer. Stone monument. There's something engraved there, but I can't read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other. That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
Ah, this
Coming
is
here
where they
reminds me
train.
of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Begin!
Watcha! 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 Damn. Kid got fight in her.
How's that?
Oh shit.
Well, this is on you.
Mm.
What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
Is he trying to be like Mr. Miyagi or something?
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things.
I'm opening my gummy bears.
So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
Aww.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it will come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, you're more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh?
What the heck?
Anyway, where to next?
Who compares that to a hernia? Is gummy bears good for when you're hungry? I like the cola gummies. But the gummy bears here, you rarely see like good consistency gummies. Cause Haribo is so freaking hard to chew.
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
I have both. I do have leftover gummy bears from last time. The sour worms are too sour for me. The ones that I got.
What? Sounds horrifying.
Do you hear it when I chew?
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Oh my god. She said we can touch her.
Seriously? Really?
Yeah?
Oh my god. Oh. Then she sealed her mouth and shut tight. She sealed her mouth shut tight and puffed out her cheeks. Did you see what I picked? I said, can I touch her big? I poked them with the tip of my finger. They were surprisingly soft.
What are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the
It's the
investigation?
cheeks, okay. It's the cheeks, like face cheeks, not the not the other cheek, not the other cheek.
No.
Did we got smacked? Oh, Miss K punched me in the gut and dragged me back to where I was. Because if you could see, the receptionists have um um noticeably big personalities. Assets.
Oh, 2.
Wow.
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that? Huh? What?
What are you doing?
What's the connotations to let's go to Atami together?
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to Atami with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
Side effects of the medication. This is acute brain failure.
Oh god, why?
Good idea.
Hot ocean. Oh! When I hear Atami, I think of like a Famicom or something. Like a game console.
You might find something important in there.
Mizuki and I investigated Renju's office. Oh, Atari! Well, you know, since this is a game, they even did a different name for 7-Eleven and Family Mart. They did Family Stop and 812 or something. So, you know, I assume that Atami is like Atari, and they happen to have some kind of like arcade building in Tokyo or something. I don't know. We didn't find anything?
No hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of parents are these?
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Huh. So that's the usual. Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
Okay, I guess we go to the map. Sunfish Pocket. Would you guys go to a maid cafe? Once again, I looked for any clues we might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
You never found the cameras.
I didn't find any clue.
That's it.
Which one is your type, Date?
Where is this coming from?
Just tell me.
Well, let's see.
Wow, you're really thinking about it?
Disgusting.
Well, you're asking.
You asked.
Not really. Because this is where Daddy's corpse was? I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you, so... Yeah, nothing we can do here.
What are we doing? Where are we just going to every place? Maybe we're...
Mizuki! And Date.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me, so...
Mayumi quickly shuffled out of the room.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, I should stop eating the gummy bears.
Forget me. Are you okay?
What, cause you bonked me?
You passed out last night.
Oh, I passed out, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Who's Reika?
Seriously?
Seriously.
Who's Reika? Who's Reika?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No, no way.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
Guys, I'm snacking. I'm snacking candy in the middle of the night.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
So we're
Well,
really in a standstill.
If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Oh my god.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's
Oh
used to
my
it by
god,
now.
what kind of light novel do you write? To let a 12-year-old kid read it.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him.
Seriously? What about you, Mizuki? What do you do?
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes. To wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
Wait, so the tradition of 1,000 folded paper crane, you give it to somebody? I thought you just make it to make a wish for like an actual wish or to wish somebody to feel better. I need more water. Ah, okay, I stopped eating. I stopped eating candy now. Oh my god, I'm so blood sugar high. Sugar high.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still
He's still
Even
irritating.
more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Dude, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful for cosplayers.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you two just got here.
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
Brutal.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Oh shit, did I brush my teeth or no, I haven't. Okay.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
We're like at a standstill. What's happening? We're not doing anything.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
Yes, Mama.
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
Oh my god, that's a really bad comparison.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men.
At least she's honest.
Oh, Date, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't
Herself.
ask me.
Polishing a bonito.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, you have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Shoot your shot, Mama. Shoot your shot.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
You have a costume, Mama?
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
Mama's the best character so far.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
Kim, did you have like a best, a favorite character in the game? So far, my favorite's Mama. I like
I
Mizuki.
have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
It is really good, pretty good.
You are so impatient. Even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What does that mean?
You don't need to know.
We go. I think I'm just gonna finish these places and I'm gonna end it there. Although this last 30 minutes I think is pretty pretty boring.
Date, a call from boss.
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning.
Oh my god. Why?
This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no.
Huh.
So, please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
Fight the power! Boom, 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 boom.
You are the power of the state.
I am not. I'm an employee of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state.
Foot.
As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
They cut the toe.
Why? Oh, stupid Date.
That's how government works. You think we have absolute power? No, we're just accessories.
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I? Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
You.
Ew, what?
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
Anyway, thanks, Date. And don't worry about Mizuki. I told HQ to take it easy.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
Could he have...
The blood results?
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, you be a good girl, okay?
Ugh.
But.
Jeez.
Okay.
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here, but I have the results of the DNA analysis.
What did you find?
It's just like you said, there were two different blood signatures. One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. The other...
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find any matches in our database.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
What now? What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards.
The
He's
fuck?
looking this way.
Person.
The fuck? Zoom in. Oh shit. He's still alive.
That's...
So Sajima.
I don't believe it. His left leg.
Huh?
Oh no, we're on a chase.
So Sajima! Stop!
Ugh.
Damn it! Ugh. It's him. So's the culprit.
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far. Shoko and Renju are both in bed with the Kumakuras. And the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Oh?
Still.
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive. Why would he kill Shoko and Renju? Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Well...
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
Do you agree with me or not?
So suspicious, so suspicious.
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in. Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything. We need direct evidence.
Direct evidence.
The criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's...
Right. We need to get So's DNA.
The question is, how?
How?
If you went to his mansion, his DNA would be everywhere. But it will not be easy to get inside. He has hired bodyguards as well.
Hey, Aiba. Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Oh, the cigarette.
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
The cigarette So was smoking those cigarettes.
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the
I'm not
buns.
entirely sure how many days it's been since this.
If we have that, we have So's DNA.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
The ashtray must have been emptied by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try. All right, let's head there.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't know if I can save right here. Oh no.
What are you doing here?
I guess I can save here.
You fucking with this old
Oh
man?
shit. There. I'm saving here. We're in the den. We're in the Yakuza den. I'm just gonna save here. La 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 la. No. Yes. The reap. Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for staying with me and chatting. I'm really tired. So I'm gonna stop the stream here. Thank you for coming by. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you, thank you.